I like the use of death sentence, which doesn't fit this paragraph in this context, but you made it fit the paragraph, which is a smart move. Hi there. Thank you for submitting your essay for assessment at IELTS Juice. This is the rubric. The most important aim of science should be to improve people's lives. And to what extent do you agree or disagree with this statement? This part is the title, and the title gives us just one statement. And you can see how bold and how extreme it is. That is intentional. IELTS does that to make sure that we know clearly what they say. So in this case, science is just there to do the highest priority thing. And what's the highest priority activity of science? Is to help us have a more improved lives, or have a more improved stage in our lives, something like that. But it's the most important item. That's the area I want to focus on. And then you need to say whether you agree with this or you disagree with this. So agreeing and disagreeing with it would be easy. Because if you say, for example, what is the, I don't know, what is the most comfortable car on the planet? And you just say a name. I don't know. Mercedes-Benz is the most comfortable. You might want to say, no, I know another car which is more comfortable than this, so Mercedes is no longer the most. Or you actually believe that Mercedes-Benz is the most comfortable car on the planet. Okay. And making agreement and disagreement in this case becomes very, very easy. In this case, IELTS only looks for one main idea, and that's your opinion. All that matters is your opinion. It has to be addressed, developed properly, and with examples or with details or whatever. So with that in mind, let's look at the response. So the most important goal of scientific advancements should be to make individuals' quality, correctly punctuated, of life better. Sounds okay, sounds fair. It's just a little bit awkward when you say to make them feel better. It's like with force, you want to make people feel better. I understand the grammar. When you make somebody do something, it's usually with force. So yeah, they usually don't welcome it. Like, I'm gonna make you enjoy this trip, and you feel like, uh-oh, what is he thinking about? So anyway, I wholeheartedly, very, very good word, agree with this statement because improvements in the health sector and technology over the past few decades have made life easier for every human on Earth. That's a very bold, very clear, very good thesis statement. I clearly know right now what you have in mind. You have health sector, you have technology, and in the past few decades, of course, it's relatively new, and you believe this has made the life of our species much better on the planet Earth. Selfless advancements in healthcare have been vital to helping people deal with diseases that otherwise would have been death sentences. I like the use of death sentence, which doesn't fit this paragraph in this context, but you made it fit the paragraph, which is a smart move. And advancements, good. Healthcare, all one word, excellent. Vital is a good word. You know disease can be pluralized. I like all these elements. And we are following up on the health sector. So this is health related paragraph. I am assuming now that the second body paragraph is going to be about technology, which I can see over here. Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's continue. Illnesses such as diabetes. Oh, mellitus, and hypertension used to cause significant morbidity and mortality. Whoa, in the past few decades. Whoa, whoa. Wow, I love it. Let's see, this is the first indication in my head that this has the power to get 9 in vocabulary. I see the range, I love it. However, with our current technology, we are able to manufacture drugs in a fast and a cost-effective manner. In a fast and cost-effective manner, instead of in a fast and a cost-effective, it's just a little bit redundant. This has led to, yeah, we need 2. And oh, I forgot to mention that we didn't need this off here, and also before however, because after however we have a sentence. It has a clause, it has all the elements of a sentence, subject, verb. We need a semicolon before however. Where was I? This has led to a dramatic decline in death rates related to metabolic diseases. Metabolic, beautiful. While allowing most patients to be able to live fulfilling lives. Okay. Let us take insulin, the drug of choice for diabetes mellitus type 1, for instance. It was discovered around 50 years ago by accident, and the scientist who discovered it decided to release the manufacturing recipe free of charge to big pharmaceutical companies who were able to mass produce it in order to try and cure the disease. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful story, beautiful example, beautiful organization, and to the point with proper development. I'm happy. I'm happy with every element in this paragraph. We just corrected two words and yeah, 1 punctuation mark related to grammar. That's all. The second body paragraph, which was about technology. With the fast evolution of technology, people are living more comfortable lives than ever before. This is primarily because most developers and tech companies provide relatively cheap products that significantly enhance the quality of life for most individuals. You're saying so we're talking about the quality of life. The quality is here the most important word, not life. That's why we don't need to pluralize it or do anything. I love the introduction, I mean, in the topic sentence. I mean, the introduction to the paragraph was very clear. Once I read it, I completely realized that we were talking about technology and how it contributed to the comfort of us. And then we started talking about some relatively cheap products that have enhanced the quality of our lives. AI integration, I love the word integration, into items that are found in almost every household is becoming more prevalent nowadays. Again, another very good word. Mainly, correctly punctuated, because most of the founders of artificial intelligence decided not to. You're showing off you're showing off your spelling capability by writing the full format of AI instead of its abbreviated form A and I. You're flexing your vocabulary muscles. You're saying, yeah, look at my muscles, you know, I can spell. Yeah. Decided not to charge companies or individuals that want to utilize with British spelling their products a huge sum of money. Alexa is one. This is an example. We have the topic, we introduce it, we develop it, and then we give examples. It's a very beautiful set of sentences, one after another. Alexa is one of many examples of this act. It was developed by Google and is, yeah, I don't need this because the subject is it. So it's the same subject. We don't need to change it. Is able to aid with controlling a vast range of smart household items like curtains or lights at no additional cost. Okay. The vocabulary range is bordering 9 now, because I have a feeling that your range of vocabulary in medicine is wider than technology. And I can see the imbalance here. So it's not 9, but it is bordering. If we could see a couple more words in technology here, then as a reader and the assessor, I would confidently say that this individual has a wide range of vocabulary in every realm, and you just pick 2. But the second one maybe needed a couple more words to show off how well your vocabulary is, your range of vocabulary, that is. In conclusion, advancements in scientific fields should be aimed to helping people with their lives. Evolution in healthcare, I mean, this is a beautiful word, in healthcare services has, not have, diminished, because it goes back to evolution in healthcare services. It doesn't go back to services. Diminish the effects of diseases on the quality of lives of affected individuals. Furthermore, progress in technologies, particularly in the artificial intelligence field, is of immense help to the average individual at a meager cost. Oh gosh, this, I mean, the vocabulary range, just, it's really, really, in some cases you might get a 9 in the range of vocabulary. Let's see, 355 words. Let's look at the band descriptors and let me talk about vocabulary first. Communication is natural. There were just occasional errors in vocabulary, and the range is 7+. Really. We don't have any other elements here. It's either 9 or not. So to decide for a 9, I believe in some cases that element could be 9, but it doesn't change the score here, because we still need to make sure the errors do not appear. So vocabulary, loved it. Grammar, loved everything. Very, very few errors, very occasional, and they did not impede communication. We had one subject-verb disagreement, the one that was have, and we changed it to has, and one punctuation mark, and that's about it. Maybe larger, a more varied structures. We could use some reduced relative clauses, some conditional clauses, maybe inversion, just to show off how good we are or how comfortable we are with grammar. As for the others, really, do I need to say anything? Task response is almost 9. It's not 9 because IELTS usually reserves 9 for those who go a little bit out of the normal structure. Here we just focus on our opinion, which is a very good practice, and it gets us to this score. But for 9s, maybe you need to also delve into the opposite side, defeat the opposite side, come back, which is a difficult thing to do, by the way. I don't recommend if you're not comfortable with that. And my suggestion would be to focus more on improving vocabulary or grammar, specifically grammar, which is easier than vocabulary to learn, because you just learn the structures and what to do with your sentences. You learn a sentence or two about that. Anyway, all in all, we went ahead, and you can see the improved version down below. You might want to take a look at it and see how the maximum potential of your essay could be. That's also fascinating. This 7.5 is a very high score. I wish you a very smooth exam ahead, the real IELTS test, and I hope you get your desired score. Take care.